Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Just wanted to give you guys a quick video with an image to have something to look at and reference when you're looking at your current bill. Now, I suggest just grab the most recent bill that you have, and you could use that in reference this video and make sure that we're talking about the same things. Now, with this PG&E bill, what I wanted to highlight on this particular video is that right under the MCE electric generation charges that are highlighted, you will see that there's current gas charges 204.22. That particular number, I wanted to make sure you guys are clear on what you're actually paying for. That is the delivery charge as well as the procurement charge. I've explained this in several videos. If you want to go back and reference those, I'm going to move quickly on this one. Basically, there's two services that PG&E in this case is providing you: the purchasing of your natural gas and the delivery of that natural gas. So they don't separate those two charges, they put those two together, and that's why you see current gas charges of 204.22. Now, once you switch and start using a third party to procure your natural gas or to purchase that natural gas that PG&E will deliver, you will see two lines as opposed to one. One would be the delivery charges since PG&E is delivering, and the second would be the procurement charge for the company that's actually purchasing the natural gas for you. Okay, so this is the part of the bill that you want to look at when you're looking to figure out exactly what you've used and exactly, what you're being charged for. So a lot of times people say, well, how do I read this? This is very confusing, and I get it. Therms are how the natural gas is measured. That's the unit that they use to measure the natural gas. And if you look right here, you can see 74 therms were used, and right below it shows you the cost per therm for the different dates that they're billing you for. So from February 8th to February 28th, for 20 days, they were charging $1.44 per therm, and from March 1st through March 12th, 80 cents per therm. Now, the reason it's sort of confusing to understand is because those numbers, 144 and 80 cents, are included in these numbers, the 275 and 313, and the 210 and 249. So what they're doing basically is combining the procurement and the delivery charge and figuring out exactly what you're going to pay on your bill. And that's why I said everything is combined. And once you switch, you'll see two different charges because they're no longer going to be purchasing that gas. Instead, the third party would be purchasing it at a much lower price, and then you would be able to save money that way. Since everyone's using different amounts of gas in their households, the savings will be different based on the usage. But if you can understand that you're being charged $1.44 or 80 cents depending on the time, and you could lock in your rate at 52 cents or 54 cents depending on if you go for a year or for 2 years, then I think you'll be able to see that there's savings there. And that's how every single month you can save money instead of overpaying for your natural gas. Now, a lot of people say, well, what's the catch? What's the catch? Now, there is no catch. That's exactly what happens. And if you think about any other thing that you go to the store to buy, let's just take groceries, for example, because that's an easy one. Everybody goes to the store and buys groceries. Now, the groceries that are in the store come from somewhere. The grocery store you visit doesn't actually create the milk or the cheese or the butter that you buy. They purchase it and they put it on the shelves, and you walk into the grocery store and pay for it. The same thing's happening here, except you can have a choice on who purchases that gas, and you just get it delivered and save money. You don't have the option of saying, hey, look, I want my lettuce or I want my produce purchased from my local farmer so that I can get the savings rather than, whoever Safeway might be purchasing that produce for. You just go in and you don't have a choice, and you just pay whatever Safeway is charging. In this case, you have a choice in who purchases that natural gas that you're paying for each and every month. And if you want to continue to tip the utility company who does not need your money, then by all means, don't do anything with the information. If you want to save some money on a monthly basis, then all you have to do is switch from the utility purchasing at $1.44 at the moment to a locked in rate of 52 cents or 54 cents, depending on if, again, you want to go for a year or for 2 years. Now, that's pretty much what's happening here in this situation, and that's how to look at your bill to be able to see exactly where you stand and if it makes sense for you to switch. If it does, then you know what to do. If it doesn't, then you know what to do. So let me just give you guys a quick added bonus. This has nothing to do with the natural gas, but I did notice some people talking about the MCE electric generation charges, and I'll just spend a quick second talking about that here. Okay, guys, so this is the piece that I wanted to share with you guys because it looks like a lot of people are confused about the MCE generation charges that they see on their bill as well, which is what I referenced on the beginning part of this video. And what some people do is they don't read their bill or they don't understand what they're reading, so it just doesn't make sense, and they, have canceled this service. Now, what I wanted to share with you guys is it says that MCE is a not-for-profit public agency that sources 60 to 100% renewable energy for your electric supply. MCE's generation charges replace, let me say that again, their generation charges replace what PG&E would otherwise charge you for electric generation. So this means that PG&E is charging you for electric generation, and what MCE does as a nonprofit is come in and charge you less than what PG&E would charge you, a for-profit versus a not-for-profit. Again, these charges are refunded to you in the generation credit line of the details of PG&E electric delivery charges. Pages on your statement. PG&E continues to provide electric delivery and billing services. Gas services are not provided by MCE. If you have any questions about MCE, please visit us on their website or their local office. So a lot of people have switched, or not switched, but canceled MCE and have gone with PG&E because the same thing I described about seeing another line on your bill when you switch your natural gas. Some people just realize that, hey, there's an MCE generation charge on my bill and I'm paying more for no reason. And they canceled this and went with the higher charge that PG&E is already enforcing. So if you want to save money, don't cancel MCE. Understand that what they're doing is they're saving you money because PG&E is charging you higher prices to generate the electricity that they're supplying to you. And if MCE comes in as a not-for-profit, their goal is to help you save money by reducing what PG&E is already charging you. So canceling their service is saying, hey, I don't want to save money. I want to go ahead and pay more. PG&E, you generate my electricity. MCE, no thank you. So I've seen a lot of people talking about this particular subject, and I just took a second and read it on my bill, and there it is. So it's the same thing with the natural gas. This is just on the electric side. I cannot assist you at reducing the electric side, but I can help with the natural gas if you are in California. There are other states, like I said, where electricity is deregulated. So if you do live in one of those states, feel free to reach out. If you have questions about reducing your electric bill, I'll be more than happy to assist you there. Hope this was helpful. And as always, feel free to leave any questions, comments, concerns if you guys have any, and I'll be more than happy to help. Have a good one.